Have you ever wondered how your finances stack up to the average person? The answer might surprise you. Most people think they're doing okay with money. They pay their bills, maybe save a little, and hope for the best. But what if I told you that the average person is actually way behind, and that just understanding a few key numbers could completely shift your financial future? Today, we're diving into 5 real money statistics that are not only eye-opening, they're a wake-up call. These stats will challenge everything you thought you knew about wealth, and more importantly, I'll show you what to do about it. Let's start with the truth most people avoid. The average American is not financially secure. In fact, most are stressed, over-leveraged, and underprepared for the future. But it doesn't have to be that way. Let's break it all down, stat by stat, and by the end of this video, you'll have a clear idea of where you stand and what steps to take next. 1. The average American has less than $1,000 in savings. Let's start with the scariest one. According to a 2023 report by Bankrate, more than 57% of Americans don't have enough savings to cover a $1,000 emergency. Think about that. One unexpected car repair, one medical bill, or even a lost job, and most people would have to rely on credit cards, payday loans, or help from others. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Despite this, the average American household spends over $3,500 per year on dining out, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. So we're not dealing with a lack of income, we're dealing with habits, misaligned priorities. The solution? Start by building a $1,000 emergency fund before doing anything else. If you save just $3 a day, about the price of a coffee, you can reach that in under a year. It's not about cutting every joy out of your life. It's about gaining breathing room. $1,000 isn't wealth, but it's peace of mind, and that's the first step. 2. The average net worth of Americans under 35 is just $13,900. According to the Federal Reserve's 2022 survey of consumer finances, the average net worth of Americans under 35 is around $13,900. That's net worth, total assets minus debts. That number alone might not sound terrible until you compare it to people aged 65 to 74 who average over $1.2 million in net worth. So what's happening? We're not building wealth early enough. Most young adults focus on income, how much they make. But wealth isn't about what you earn. It's about what you keep, grow, and protect. Want to outperform the average? Start tracking your net worth monthly. It's simple. Total up your savings, investments, property, and subtract your debts. Now here's the powerful part. If you invest just $200 per month from age 25 to 65, assuming a 7% return, you'll have over $500,000 by retirement. That's 5 times the current average for people under 35. Wealth isn't built in a day, but it is built on consistency. That's your superpower. 3. The average credit card debt per household is $7,951. Let's talk about debt. According to Experian, the average U.S. household carries nearly $8,000 in credit card debt, and the average interest rate, over 20% as of 2024. That means if you're only making minimum payments, you could end up paying double what you owe over time. It's a trap, one that millions of people are stuck in right now. But here's the crazy part. Most people think it's normal. Debt has become so normalized in our culture that being in the red isn't seen as a problem. It's just life, and that's dangerous. The fix? Start with the debt snowball or avalanche method. Pick the strategy that keeps you motivated and consistent. But even more importantly, stop the bleeding. Cut unnecessary expenses, avoid new debt, and negotiate lower interest rates. You'd be surprised how often banks are willing to lower rates if you just ask. Freedom from consumer debt isn't just a goal, it's a financial reset. It gives you back your income, your future, and your peace of mind. 4. The median retirement savings for ages 55 to 64 is only $134,000. According to the Transamerica Center for Retirement Studies, the median retirement savings for Americans nearing retirement, ages 55 to 64, is just $134,000. That might sound like a lot until you realize it would only provide around $500 per month in retirement income if you followed the 4% rule. Can you live on that? Probably not. Now consider this. The average American spends 20 years in retirement. If you want to live comfortably, you need to start early and plan well. If you start saving $500 per month at age 30 and invest with a 7% return, you could have nearly $600,000 by age 65. Can't save $500 a month right now? Start smaller. Even $100 makes a difference. What matters is time and consistency. Retirement is coming whether you plan for it or not. Better to face it prepared. 5. Only 39% of Americans have a budget. This stat is mind-blowing. According to a recent report from Debt.com, only 39% of Americans use a monthly budget. That means over 60% of people have no idea where their money's going. Imagine driving cross-country with no GPS. You'd get lost, waste time, and burn fuel. That's what living without a budget is like. And the biggest excuse people give? I don't have time. But budgeting doesn't have to be complicated. You can set one up in 30 minutes with free tools like Mint, YNAB, or even a basic spreadsheet. Want a simple system? Try the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, 20% to savings and debt repayment. You'll be shocked how quickly this one habit changes your financial life. Budgets don't restrict your freedom. They give you control. They allow you to tell your money where to go, instead of wondering where it went. So what do these stats actually mean? Let's take a step back. What do these 5 stats have in common? They reveal a simple truth. The average person is behind, but it's fixable. Most don't have enough saved for emergencies. Many aren't building real wealth. Consumer debt is dragging people down. Retirement is dangerously underfunded. And budgets, a basic financial tool, are being ignored. But here's the part no one tells you. Being average is a choice. You don't need to be a finance expert to be financially successful. You just need to know the numbers, understand their impact, and take consistent action. Here's what you can do today. Let's wrap this up with some simple, clear steps you can take immediately. Track your net worth monthly. Use a free app or spreadsheet. Watch the trend, not the number. Build a $1,000 emergency fund. Save $3 a day. Make it a non-negotiable. Create a debt payoff plan. Snowball or avalanche. Choose the one that keeps you motivated. Start investing something, anything, every month. Time matters more than amount. Use a budget, even a simple one. The 50-30-20 rule is a great place to start. Small changes today have massive ripple effects in the future. And you don't have to do everything at once. Start with one, then another. Keep going. Final thoughts. The average person is financially behind, but now you know the stats. You know the truth. And most importantly, you know what to do about it. Let these numbers be your wake-up call, not to fear, but to action. Because once you start making better money moves, you'll realize something powerful. Wealth isn't a mystery, it's a system. If this video opened your eyes or gave you a new perspective, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And if you want more simple, data-driven insights on how to build real wealth, subscribe to the channel and join this journey with us. Remember, your financial future isn't set in stone. It's shaped by the choices you make today. You've got this. Let's build wealth, one smart decision at a time.